My name is Bianca. I'll be guiding you through our practice today. I hope you guys are feeling excited for the weekend, feeling safe and healthy for all of you. And all right, we're gonna get started now. If you have anything around your space, just try to clear as much space so you can have almost like a really zen area for your yoga practice. And we may be using a wall later, so that's up to you if you want to readjust, but it's not required. So all right, we're gonna get started on your back. Make your way there. Lay all the way down when you're ready. Place your feet on the ground and point your knees up to the sky. Really shrug your shoulders down so you can open up through the chest, open up through the collarbone. Lay your entire upper back flat onto the mat, and then allow that natural curvature of your spine to happen. So there's that little lift through the middle back, your middle set of vertebrae, and then just relax. All right, take a deep breath in, fill up. And a deep exhale out, let it all go. Inhale in through the nose all the way. Cleansing exhale through the mouth, let it go. All right, now take your right hand onto your navel, your midsection, and your left hand onto the chest area. Inhale, full breath here. Feel the belly rise, breathe in. Audible exhale through the mouth, release. Good, this time through the nose, inhale in, relax the body, sink deeper into the mat. And then through the nose, exhale out, very, very strong core here. Keep the breath flowing through the nose, inhale in. And exhale out through the nose. All right, start to open the eyes here. Inhale, reach the arms up and back. Let the back of your hands touch the mat, and then inhale, lift your hips up for your bridge pose. So just allow the hips to open, to lift, glutes can engage here. And then exhale all together with the arms and the sacrum slowly lower down in coordination. All right, from here, inhale, arms and hips reach up, a flowing bridge pose. Exhale, hips slowly lower down, and arms slowly lower down. Good, hey Lori, inhale, reach the arms up, hips up, maybe a little higher, relax the neck, and then exhale, come down. And we'll do one more there. Inhale, lift the hips up, reach the arms up and back. If you are just hopping on, thank you for joining. Interlace the hands under you in your bridge pose. Maybe your elbows, your forearms, and the outsides of your hands will press down into the earth as you lift up, gaze up to the ceiling. Very good. Exhale, slowly lower down, bone by bone, uncurl your hands, and then draw the knees into your chest. Find a happy baby. Take your feet up to the ceiling and start to move around side to side. Yeah, imagine that you're just giving your low back a massage. I don't know what your week has been. Maybe you've been really busy, or it's a rather slower week for you. Maybe it's an active week. Maybe you've been pretty sedentary. Whatever is going on, just now stretch the legs out wide to a V shape into your straddle position on your back. Just allow the lower back to uncurl so you feel this in the inner thighs. Yeah, nice. You keep a bend in the knees, but really point the toes towards the back side of your mat. And one more breath there. Bring the knees into your chest, and then slowly rock and roll as many times. We're gonna end up in your tabletop. Cross the ankles, place your hands onto the floor, your knees, and then we'll find our tabletop here. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your tailbone. Notice how that feels for your back. And then exhale, round your back for cat pose. And feel free to start to add your movements here. Shifting forward and back, maybe right away into your almost like an up dog seal pose. to your child's pose. Move around side to side. Explore all the edges and little parts of your body here. Letting the lumbar spine release, letting the frontal part of your chest open up, whatever it is that you need today. And then see if you can listen to the breath, really finding that breath in through the nose and out through the nose. All right, from here, come back to center when you're ready, but take your time. Walk the hands forward, find your puppy pose. Still integrating into our practice this afternoon. Walk the hands forward, lift the hips. Find this generous stretch through the underarms. Your forehead can touch down, maybe your chin, maybe your lips. And then slither forward into a cobra pose. So come down to the earth, lift the chest. Maybe your hands drag back as your chest drags forward. Release the legs, toes onto the mat. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog, beautiful, hips up. If it feels good to stay in that cobra or bow, you can stay there. This is your practice, so you can do what you want. And then in your down dog, begin to feel the weight of the hands, the stretching of the hips and the legs. You can start to organize your gaze towards the back of your mat, feeling the length all the way down the back of your neck. Walk your dog if that feels good, or just stay steady. If you've been practicing yoga for a while, you can kind of, once you get onto your mat, you start to find your rhythmic breath. So begin to find that here, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose, allowing the breath to calm your mind. So stilling the mind using your breath. Just a few more breaths in your down dog, really integrating. And then when you're ready, walk your hands to your feet. Listen carefully all the way to the back. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to your shins. Press the chest forward, pull the chest forward. Exhale, fold forward. Two more like that. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up and stand up, arms up to the sky. And try to reach the ceiling with your fingertips as you grow tall. Exhale, dive down, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Step forward to your plank. So we're now building the foundation, warming up the body. Chin off the chest here. And make the inner thighs come alive. Good, one more. On the exhale, chaturanga or cobra. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog, hips back. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, look forward. And then exhale, walk all the way to the back of your mat. Just one this time. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice, Lori. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up. Stand up. On the exhale, hold and grow tall. Tailbone and fingers in opposition. So really stretch here. Strengthen the arms. Core in. Good. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, steady yourself as you walk forward to your plank. If this is much on the wrists, you can go on the knees. Breathe in. Exhale, chaturanga. Focus on your form. Top body is still a plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Last time. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk all the way to the back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Good. Stretch the hamstrings. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, ground the feet, and then inhale, grow taller. Ribs just an inch away from the hips here. Breathe, reach, lengthen. Exhale, down, swan dive. Inhale, upward facing dog. Really good for the spine here. And then exhale to your plank. Walk it forward. One breath here. Exhale to your really mindful chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Uncurl the toes. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, reach the right leg up. And then from here, step the right foot in between your palms. Lower the left knee. Inhale, reach the arms up into your lunge here. This is always nice to do on a Friday after a long week. Interlace the hands around your right knee and then press your thigh away as you pull back with your low abs. Hopefully you'll feel this all along your left hip, especially the frontal side. Yes, good. Just breathing steadily. I think that's Caitlin. Hey, breathe, look forward. On the exhale into your half splits, allow the hips to drag back as you point the toes up to the sky and you give your hamstrings that nice lengthening stretch. So if you have done other workouts or classes or yoga this week, you might need a little bit of a stretch here, so just pay attention to how you're feeling. Good. Yeah, flex the toes up to the sky a lot. Feel how that deepens the stretch up the back of the leg. Nice. Plant your right foot down. Inhale, reach the arms back up. Bend your right knee. And then exhale into a runner's lunge. Take the hands inside of the right foot. Walk your right foot to the side. And then come down to the elbows. So giving you and myself a dedicated stretching time here. Just letting the inner thighs unlock to open up. Very good. Inhale, come up onto the hands, please. Send the right hand up to the sky. And then take a hold of your back foot as you bend your left knee. Point your left elbow up to the ceiling if possible, and then move your right shoulder away from the ear so you can really get into your left quad. If you can, point your toes straight up towards the middle of your back here. One more breath, look up if you can. Very good. On the exhale, tuck the left toes. Send the right leg up, three-legged dog. Flip your dog here. Right leg comes over into the left side of your mat. As you turn up the chest, the hips, sternum up to the sky. And come onto the right tippy toes if you can. Okay, from here, transition into your side plank with tree variation. So step your left toes to face the right side of your mat. And then step your right foot into your left thigh, side plank, with a tree pose. You can lower the knee if you wish. Good, one more breath. And exhale, chaturanga or down dog, yogi's choice. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing. Good, inhale the left leg up. Exhale, step forward, in between the hands, lower the right knee. Inhale, reach the arms up, reposition if you need, and then interlace the hands past your left thigh towards the knee, and let your hips be anchored down towards the mat. Yeah, very good. You might want to hug the left hip back. Or just do what feels good here, really letting the right hip flexor open up. This area gets shortened when you're sitting a lot. Point the sternum forward as you do this, finding that nice posture, that nice length. And then on the exhale, inhale arms up, and then exhale to your half splits. Slide your left heel forward and up, point the left toes to the ceiling, and then create some space so that your body can come forward and towards the inside of your left knee. So depending on where you want to feel this in the hamstring, your hands can frame your left foot, your hands can be on the inside or the outside. To intensify that stretch even more, you keep pointing the toes up to the ceiling, letting that lengthen the belly of the hamstring there. Take a few breaths, focus on lengthening the spine here, keeping the low abs contracted and engaged. Okay. On an inhale, plant the left foot down, look forward, and then plant the hands on the inside of your left foot into your runner's lunge. You might want to come onto the elbows here if that feels good. Try to point your left knee up or to the side. Yeah, nice. Notice what your hips need today. On an inhale, come onto the hands, please. Send the left hand up. And then begin to hold on to the right foot. So a little bit of a more stretchy start to our practice today, just because I'm sure everyone would need it, just going into the weekend. And then think of pointing again the elbow up and holding onto the toe side of your feet so that you can really hug. As you bend the elbow, yeah, you'll start to bring your heel into the glute. That's it. Keep the right arm strong. Nice. One last breath. And exhale, bring the hands down, tuck the right toes. Send the left leg up. Keep it lifted and then curl and lift it over the body into your flip dog. Rotate your toes to face the backside. Elevate the hips. This is like bridge a little bit. So find that same bridge action. Yeah, exactly. And then exhale, come to your side plank with a tree. Right hand to the floor and place softly, whoa, your left foot in. So just see if that was easier on the right or left side. You'll be able to kind of tell. Lengthen the waist. You got it. One more breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Good. Or down dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Coming off the hands for a moment. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Take a hop up to your frog. Once you're in frog, just start to stretch the wrists here. Transfer the weight onto one side and the other side if you need. Very nice. And then come onto your feet, point the toes forward, and find your forward fold with wide legs. So a little bit earlier we did the straddle stretch on your back. This is a little bit of a narrow version, and take the hands behind you as you interlace and stretch through the front line of the shoulders. Just let the inversion change your perspective here. Still breathing. Good. Release the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Then exhale to crow pose. Plant the hands. Bring the knees into the triceps. I love teaching this crow pose because over time you just really get to build your endurance and your strength here. Lift the toes up and back. Look forward. If you're wobbly or if you fall out, that's all good. You can just take little steps, little attempts here. Good, just one more breath. And then bring your feet together behind you. Stand up all the way up and find your back bend. Inhale to your chair pose, sit back. If you're doing something else, take your time, no worries. Sit in chair. From here, find your eagle pose, right arm underneath. Hold on to the shoulders or your hands, and then inhale, lift the right knee up. And then find your alignment. You may want to stack the shoulders and lean back, or feel free to connect the knees and the elbows if you prefer a little bit of the core kind of engagement and pulling back, a little bit of more balance here. Find your focus. Good. Slowly unwind, lift up, release the hands, release the arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, arms up into chair. And then take the left side. Left arm comes underneath. Wrap around at the triceps or the elbows, and then inhale, lift up with the left leg. The higher you lift, the easier to cross. See if you can orient your knees and your elbows to the midline here. Steady, spread the right toes. Take your variation, whether you're more upright or you're coming down into the elbow to knee variation. Either way, just start to notice how you're feeling in this balance. Perhaps opening up more space through your mid-back. That's it, yeah. Core in a little more. And softly, inhale, rise up. Slowly release, circle the arms up. Exhale to your back bend. Inhale, elevate the arms, look up. Exhale, back to chair. And then this time, take the hands to your heart. Gather the knees together if they're not yet, and then take the hands behind you. Come up onto the tippy toes, interlace the hands, and find, I believe this is called drinking bird, but you're balancing on the toes, lift the heels up, pull the hands back. Yes, one more breath. Keep the heels lifted, hands together at your heart space. And then release the heels into your prayer twist, please. Left elbow to the right thigh. Press into your hands here. Lift the gaze up or to the side. Nice, one more breath. And then inhale, rise up to that bird pose. Interlace the hands behind you, drinking bird. Lift the heels, hug the shoulders back. Strengthening the inner thighs, your calves. One last breath. Inhale, hands to heart, heels still up. And then exhale into your prayer twist. Heels down. Right elbow to your left thigh. Finding the balance in the transitions. Sit the hips low, lift the head back. Yes, very good. All right. Inhale, rise up, heels up. This time, arms up. Try to isolate the inner thigh muscles and your glutes and the quads. So notice where you feel this. Is it underneath your leg? One final breath. Exhale to crow or chaturanga. You're already up. You could stay up the whole time. Start to transition, leaning the weight into the top edge of your mat as you transfer. Here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hop or step back, chaturanga. Good. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Doing really good, you guys. Building on, inhale the right leg up. Exhale, step forward in between the hands. And then here, inhale up to crescent lunge. So kind of adding on to what we did earlier, interlace the hands around your right thigh. Get a little lower, as low as you can feel that stretch on the left. Yeah, it'll look different for everyone. Yeah, good, Lori. And then come up higher, inhale regular crescent lunge. Place your right hand onto your right hip and then take that side bend. Good. Really up, really over towards the right. Spread the right toes here. Try not to clench your jaw. Nice. From here, one more breath. Exhale, revolve crescent lunge. Left elbow to the right thigh. You have an option to lower the knee here. Think of this as a prayer twist, but now your legs are split. From here, you can stay and remain, lower the knee, or find your side crow with split legs. Take the hands perpendicular to your body, stack your joints, and then float. All right, so just breathe. Whatever you did, wherever you are, keep breathing. No one can see you, so just play. Keep breathing. If you came down, slowly come back to your twist and then inhale, crescent lunge, everyone. Good, you guys. Nice. Exhale, pyramid pose. Straighten the legs and come down. Left heel comes down. If you want a different feeling, you can walk your hands towards the left side. If you want the traditional pyramid pose, walk your hands, frame your front foot, angle your toes forward. Yeah, it just depends on where you want that stretch. Steady your breath, take a breather here, maybe pause. Good. All right, from here, walk the hands an inch or two forward and standing splits. Bend the right knee, lift the left leg up. In your mind, picture where your hip is and bring the heel at that height, if you can. Yeah, lower it. Yep, good. Bend the right knee. And then lift the arms, warrior three, arms back. See if you can bring the arms back first. If you feel stable, you can reach the arms forward or just hang out with the arms back. Either way, lift your ribs away from the earth. Very good. Nice, you guys. Tuck the left toes, inhale, crescent lunge. And exhale, warrior two. Open up. Find the alignment that you wish here. Get low into the right knee. Notice how your legs are doing today. It doesn't have to be, perpendicular to the floor or parallel to the floor with your thigh. Just breathe. When you're ready, inhale, reverse warrior. Reach up, reach back. And really getting into our lateral sides here. Exhale, triangle pose. Straighten, tilt, arms up and down. Hand can be on the shin, the floor, a block. Gaze can be down to the center line or up. Lengthen the right side waist. Inhale, reverse warrior. Bend the right knee. Find that lateral, or rather side bend again. Exhale into your chaturanga. Plant the hands. Three-legged dog is an option. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice, building. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step forward. Inhale up to crescent. Widen the feet if you need. Then from here, interlace the hands and get low until you feel that stretch in the right hip. Your shoulders are going to want to tense up here. Try to relax. Yeah. Yes, very nice. Ooh, hopefully this feels good, especially for those of you that run outside. Inhale, arms up, regular crescent. Take the left hand to your hip and find your side bend, right side. Right hand comes up and over like a rainbow, up towards the left. You want to keep the right knee safe. Use your right hamstring, right glute strength. No pressure on the right knee here. One more breath. Exhale, right elbow to left thigh, revolved crescent lunge. Take your time here, even though you know where we're going, take it pose by pose. If you lowered the knee, be a great time to do so. Just settle into the twist. If you're doing the arm balance, high five, place the hands on the floor. You want to hook your left hip against your left elbow, then the left side of your thigh against the right elbow, and then float. This is a different version of side crow. Left side is trickier for me. Really depends on how deep your twist is to start with. So no worries if that one didn't work. Come back to the twist. If you haven't, left leg forward. There we go, good. Nice. Unwind, inhale, reach up. Exhale, pyramid pose. Lower the right heel and come down. And here another few, about 5 breaths to explore the hamstrings. Maybe taking the hands inside of the left foot, perhaps into that traditional orientation of the hips forward, the toes forward, heel down. And do what you would like, what feels good to you. And from here, transfer the weight into your left foot, bend the left knee, reach the right leg up. Standing splits. Won't be here for too long. And begin to look for the right hip, lower the right leg. Then bend your left knee, lift the arms, pull up and back into your warrior three. Same kind of strength as the bridge. Your glute is working very hard here. Left leg, glute. Even out your shoulders if you can. Even out your hips. Start to look at something to keep you balanced. You got it. And then release the right leg. Inhale, arms up. If you're sore, it might be hard. Exhale, warrior two. I'm gonna flip around so I face you guys. You're still staying the left leg though. Left leg forward. And then explore the depth in your left knee, your left hip. You want this right hip to stay where it is though, pulling back. Yeah, like if you want to put your hand on your thigh, pull your thigh back as your left thigh opens. So it's this outer external rotation of the muscles. Yeah, good. Arms open and extend. Breathe. Sometimes our own body weight is enough to create resistance. Extend the arms. And an inhale, reverse warrior, reach up, reach back. Stay in that bend. You got it, one more breath. And then exhale to triangle pose. If you need to walk your right foot closer, that's good. You can do that. Yeah, think of equanimity through the limbs here, the arms, the head, the legs. You're getting really long, really grounded with the feet. Inhale, reverse warrior, lift up, bend the left knee. Get into the back, get into the side. Yeah, free up your back. Exhale, chaturanga. With or without the leg. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths in your down dog here. Three more. Strengthen the back, strengthen the arms, push the earth away. Good, one more breath. If you can, both elbows come down at the same time or one at a time. Dolphin. Ooh, nice, Lord, that's beautiful. Walk the feet forward if you have more space. Hold here for 10 breaths. Pay attention to what's going on in your mind, in your body. Five more breaths. Good. Keep strong. You got it. One more. Lower the knees at the same time. Inhale, cow pose. Elbows lift at the same time if you can. Lift up. Come onto the fingertips, cow. Exhale, round your back for cat. Inhale for cow pose. Exhale for cat. We're going to train a little bit of core strength here and hamstring flexibility. Interlace the hands and place your elbows onto the mat. All right, from here, we're not going to go into a headstand unless you have a solid headstand. Yes, you can. Come up onto your dolphin with your hands interlaced, elbows out. All right, from here, take the right leg up. Try not to arch your back. Pull up the ribs in. We're going to do this 10 times on the right side, 10 times on the left. So from here, breathe in, lift the heel. Exhale, lower the right foot down. Yeah, right side, inhale. Exhale. That's 2, 3. Good. 4, inhale. Nice, Lori, killing it. 5. Good, lower. 5 more. 6, you can do it, I promise. You can lower the left knee if you need. 7. Stay with it. 8. Try not to open the hip. 9. I know that right shoulder is working. Last one. 10. Lower the knees at the same time. Come up onto the fingertips at the same time. Inhale, cow pose. Roll the neck here in your cow. Tailbone up and the neck circles. Try to make this safe and big for your joints. Good. Other side. Come down. Elbows interlace. Other side. Lift up. Heels up. Heels down. Knees up. Yeah, there we go. So notice if you were trying to open up to the right or left, just pay attention. Right. Breathe in. Inhale, left leg. Left leg up. Exhale, down. That's number 1. Inhale up, 2. Exhale. Inhale up, 3. Come down. Inhale up, 4. Exhale, come down. Inhale up, 5. Building the foundation. Good. 5 more. Inhale up. Doesn't have to be that high. Good. Inhale, 7. Almost there. Inhale, 8. Inhale, 9. Great work. Last one. Inhale, 10. Knees come down at the same time. Hands come down. Inhale for cow pose. Good. Well deserved. Round. Circle the neck. Good, you guys. Inhale, stand up. Arms up on the knees, stand up on the knees. And then take the hands behind you. Find your camel pose. Counterbalance. Counter stretch. Look up. Lean into it. Hips forward, gaze up. And slowly have a seat onto the heels. Nice work, you guys. All right, so you have an option. You can practice, arms are pretty fatigued. I know that shoulders as well. You can go ahead and practice floating up into your headstand, or you can go into forearm plank. So I'll show you first one, forearm plank. And then the second one is going up into your floating headstand, or forearm stand, up to you. But here, we did one leg at a time, so stick with one leg. Lift up, come onto the tippy toes, eventually tip. And you want 0 momentum, like absolutely no jumping for headstands, but try it. So see if that little drill we did built a bit more endurance or strength. If you don't want to get upside down, I recommend forearm plank or child's pose. Child's pose if you're really looking for a bit of a break here. So notice that kind of control we had as you float up. Nice, Josh. That was great attempt. Just slow it down a little bit. Yeah. And then for you, Lori, you can be a little closer with the left toes. I know it seems very close. You got another inch. Yeah, there it is. And even if you don't lift off, it's still, building that muscle memory for the inversion. Yes, better that second time, Josh. Good. And slowly come down. Try the second leg if you'd like. You can also do cat and cow, but stay committed, stay focused. If you are tired of forearm plank, you can go into boat pose. Let's try the left side. Come up, and then slowly lift your left leg up, and then eventually maybe tipping into your headstand. But it does require that hamstring flexibility that we've been focusing on today. And remember, if you have anything going on with your neck or your shoulders, please avoid this pose. And when you are through with that, come onto the knees. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale to your second camel pose. Take the hands behind you, lift the chest. Take your hands to the floor, fingertips, and then come onto the tippy toes, just stand up onto the feet. Inhale, arms up. Now we're fully standing up to the sky. Bring your hands to your heart space. Inhale, lift your right foot up into your tree. So we did this in side plank earlier. Find your center line. This should feel really good after the inversion we did. And take the arms up. In your tree pose, take the right hand, capture your left hip crease, maybe just the side, and then twist. Take a hold of the right hip. Breathe. Maybe you want to hold on to your left hand with the right thigh. Last breath there, a little bit of a bind, and an exhale. Release the hands to the heart, release the right leg. Other side, inhale the left leg up into your tree. Find your balance. Perhaps lower the left hip a little. Take the left hand to your right hip, and then start to turn the body and find your twist here. You can bend the right knee a little, if that's more comfortable for you, finding this twist here. And very softly, rotate your torso back to center, hands to heart, release the left foot. Inhale up to chair. And take the hands to your heart. From here, pick up your right foot into your figure four or your half lotus. Half lotus, forward fold, or your figure four, your choice. We did a lot of hamstrings, so hopefully this is okay for you. Wherever you are, hands to heart, rise back up, hands to heart, and then release your right foot into your chair pose. On an inhale, lift your left foot up into your figure four, perhaps half lotus, taking the outside of your left foot into your hip crease. If you want to take that bind, left hand comes around to your right toes and come down to the center line. This is more like a Ashtanga variation kind of pose. Very good. Come slowly up wherever you are. Hands to heart. Exhale, release the leg. Nice. Inhale, stand up, arms up. Exhale, back bend, goalpost the arms. Think camel pose here. Final standing balance. Take a hold of the right knee or the toe or the foot. Extend. On your extension, once you feel steady, we'll open up the right leg to the right side. If you feel really steady, you want to challenge it, press your toe against your fingers and try to point the right toes here. Come back to center, inhale, twist as an option. Left hand, right knee, right foot, right hand to the side. Slow and steady. Come back in and softly release. Hopefully that was smooth. Nice job. All right, other side. Inhale, lift your left knee up. And if you want to use the knee today, that's great. You can hold on to the toes or the foot. That's there for you. Just lengthen. not going to be perfect. Just feel it out. And then exhale, left leg out to the side. If you want to challenge it, point your left toes against your fingers so you get a little bit of that different feeling. Yeah, nice. You guys keep the right leg strong. It can be bent. Mine is right hand to the left foot, knee, thigh, and twist. All that matters here is that your core is working. Breathe steady in your twist if you're there. Come to center. Did I already take it out to the side? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. Feet down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half foot lift. Then exhale, crouch and curl into a little ball, come down. So same thing, worked a lot of ankles today too. Take your arms in front of you, balance in like a balancing toe stand. Arms overhead. Just feel that stretch in the bottom side of the feet. Feel grounded. Okay, from here, have a seat into your boat pose. Lift the knees. Lift your shins, point your toes for this one. Hold strong. One last breath. Lower the legs to a straddle. Inhale the arms up, reset. And then exhale, come down, holding onto the toes, ankles, mat. A few more times. Inhale, reach up, arms. And then inhale, reach up, knees, boat. So what we're doing is we're really working all the, yeah, beautiful, all the connective tissues. We're getting you guys really functional mobility, flexibility, usable flexibility. One last. And then exhale, straddle the legs and slowly lower it down as you come down to the center line. Giving the inner thighs a stretch like when we did in the beginning, you were laying down. This last one, inhale, rise up. Knees up, boat. Nice. You have the option, transition to your chair or transition to your crow. Plant the feet into chair or plant your feet into crow. Maybe you want to start playing with a one-legged variation. If you fall out, that's okay. So just play here for the perfect timing. Last couple minutes of class. If you're working on coming up to chair, from here, you can widen the feet, lean a little forward. If you're working on one-legged crow, that's there for you as well. My dream is to be able to come from crow, get both of my knees off at the same time. I'm very far from that. All right, so we're on this journey together, right? All right, when you're done, have a seat. Take your feet together, take your knees out, hands to your ankles, lift your chest, and arch the back here. From here, straighten the legs out and bend your knees. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, try to get your sternum or your chest to touch your thighs here as you fold. Let the low back, let the mid back relax. Inhale, rise up. And then transition into your pigeon. Right leg bends, right knee bends. Slide your left leg behind you. Transfer the weight into the left leg. There we go. And then pigeon. You can stay upright here, lower the elbows, lower the forearms if you want. Come up into your king dancers if you wish. Mermaid Pose also there for you. feel light. Really enjoy the feeling of your practice, the hour that you dedicated here. From Pigeon, you can go into splits or half splits again if you want. And everyone slowly come onto the hands, tuck the back toes, lift your right leg, shake it out, flip your dog a second time if you want. So lift, maybe grab the back of the head with the right hand. Exhale, come down to the knees. Send the left leg forward. And send the right leg back into your pigeon. Adjust your heel, adjust your right thigh, your right knee, your right foot, your left leg if you need. What matters here in these next few moments is just breathing, feeling good, slowing it down. Invite you into any other poses such as King Pigeon, Mermaid Pose, shown here. Breathing, exploring your back, exploring your hips. And then very slowly, you can, if you did the splits earlier, any other half splits variation, you can go there. And then everyone take the hands to the earth, tuck the right toes, send the left leg up and back. And feel free to flip your down dog here. Taking a hold of your skull with your left hand, finding what looks like a wheel pose. And exhale, come down to the knees. Give it one child's pose here. Thank your body. Thank your mind. And then last pose on our belly, slowly come down. Come down to the belly, come down to the chest. We're gonna do a floor bow. Bend the knees, take the hands into the feet, and very slowly lift up. Pull the feet back as you lift the chest. Relax the shoulders, away from the ears, breathe. And very gently lower the forearms. Take your forehead onto the forearms and windshield wiper your legs. Side to side. Release your left leg and take the right knee to the side of your mat, perpendicular your right shin to your right thigh. If you need to look, yeah, good. There it is. And then take your right arm, thread it through. Very interesting spinal work here. If the spine doesn't feel good, no worries. And then come back to center, other side. Extend the right leg straight behind you. Pull your left knee up to the hip, to the left. Your left leg forms a 90-degree angle. And then your left arm will thread through so that you look towards the right. And your left side temple can rest onto your hand. Hopefully that feels okay, just make sure it does. Yeah, left hand comes underneath the right arm. It's like you're hugging the floor. And then very slowly bring everything in. If there's any final poses you need here, go right ahead. Otherwise, you're gonna turn around, lay on your back, facing the back side of your mat, in for your Shavasana. So let it go. Anything else you need, take it. Otherwise, we'll be here resting. Inhale a deep, full, rich breath in. Cleansing exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Completely disengage. Just let yourself relax. In your own timing, you can start to take a deeper breath here. Exhale out. Inhale in. And exhale out. If you feel ready to move, you may, or just lay down for longer and start to wiggle the fingers, toes, wrists, and ankles. Maybe stretching the neck, chin to the right, chin to the left. When you're ready, arms up overhead. And softly hug the knees in and roll over towards the favorite side, right or left side. And then from there, have a seat. Once you arrive, inhale, arms up. Take a little arm circle, taking the arms back. 2 more. Good. Inhale the arms up. Take the hands behind your head. Just open up. Breathe in. And we bow forward, hands to your heart space, sealing in our practice. From my heart to yours. Namaste.